So, the last slide we ended up, we're talking about the heart of successful mindset is to view every victory as a beginning, not as a end. We get to say that success is your enemy, failure is your friend, because success has killed a lot of people. And I remember that there is a chapter on that in Bethany's book. Success can kill you if you don't handle it well. Some people mount up, do everything, and they succeed and they power. Why they settle? They succeed one time and they settle. No, 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 no. What we're looking for is sustainable success, not success one time and then nobody remembers your success. You become a failure. We're talking about success that will lead even beyond your time in this life. Success that will be talked and enjoyed long after you've gone. Look at Rockefeller, right? We'll still talk about his success today. Andrew Carnegie, we'll talk about his success today, right? We talk about the Walton family. We talk about the Hilton family. We talk about the Marriott family. We talk about the Kellogg family, right? A success that can live beyond you, right? A sustainable success that we're talking about. There's success and there is success. There's success and there's good success. The success that is good, the success that you enjoy, that you get happiness because you have succeeded, you get joy because you have succeeded, you get fulfillment that you have succeeded, is one that is sustainable, is one that is continuous, is one that is not just a one time, it's one that continues succeeding. Is success that continues to succeed, right? Not a success that succeeds and fails. Success that continues to succeed. Success that is repeatable, right? So, and the heart of doing that is to always see your victory as a beginning, not the end, right? You learn the lesson from your success and do better next time. Better, 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 right? You don't power, you don't settle, right? You don't get to that place where you say, oh, now let your servant depart in peace because he has seen the salvation of God just because you win one tournament. What about winning the next tournament? What about winning, 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 winning? What about being your name, your person being known for winning, not just in the history, but as a present continuous tense, right? So we don't want a success that does not succeed. We want a success that succeeds, right? If you and you can attain anything, that goes last thing was said by Elmer says you if you keep practicing, you can do anything. You can get better at anything that you set your mind to. All you have to do is work at it, 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 and you become better, 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 best, better, best, you know you can get better at anything you set your mind to. All you need to do is put in the work that is required, to do it. Right? So this is the first slide for we have 4 slides here to get through for today's section and to finish chapter 5. And pretty much is talking about how to develop a growth mindset. We're looking at the how to develop a growth mindset here. And here we have 4 steps to developing a growth mindset here. Then we'll have closing words after this. To develop a growth mindset, the first step here says we need to embrace our fixed mindset. Embrace wherever you are. That's key word. If you have a fixed mindset, to develop a growth mindset, you must not deny where you are. You have to embrace where you are, right? A lot of people are so anxious or so in a hurry to become something that they deny who they are. And who you are is your seed. It's your seed. Wherever you find yourself today is a seed of your tomorrow. If you deny your today, your tomorrow will never come. If you deny your today, your tomorrow will never come. If you deny your today, your tomorrow will never come, because your today is the seed of your tomorrow. You have to accept your today and work on your today for your tomorrow to come, right? So if you're going to develop a growth mindset, you have to accept where you are. Somehow you got where you are, and this is who you are today. Who you are today is the seed that will produce the growth mindset that you are seeking, right? I remember, times here trying to climb up. into this philosophy, and I just see a big difference right today and my yesterdays, and it's maturity also. Times when everything was done out of anxiety, all the steps to be better was done in a way that was in a hurry, right? There's no hurry in life, right? Anything that is going to last must be done one stone after the other. You don't jump any step, you don't jump any stone, right? Because you're looking for something that's enduring, not something that you're just gonna peep into and you fall back. You want something that is enduring, something you can pass to generations yet unborn, something you can pass to your next generation, next generation. You're looking for generational wealth. You're looking for generational blessing. You're looking for generational change. Something that will change your lineage for good, right? Your lineage for good. Whatsoever evil or bad that has been spoken about your lineage, you want to turn it around. That requires you to invest the time it requires. That requires you to not be in a hurry, but to be diligent about the building that you are putting together, that you don't miss one stone. You put the right stone upon the other, right, and set the foundation right, and even the building blocks are without spaces. Right, you're putting everything where it needs to be, right? Then it can stand the storm. Then it can stand the test of time, right? You don't want to do something that can stand the test of time, something that looks as if it's there, but one small wind, one small test, everything is gone, right? So the first step if you're going to grow is to accept who you are, where you are. The first step if you want to build a tomorrow is to accept your today, because your today is your seed, right? So if you're going to build a growth mindset, accept the mindset that you have today, right? Accept whatever that mindset is, accept it, right? Because that's your seed. That's where you want to grow from. You are not just going to drop from nowhere, from space. You want to grow from where you are to where you want to be. So you must first of all recognize where you are so you know what you are working on.